What's up, ladies and gentlemen? chuckfinleLP, Let's Play Shining Force 2, The Ancient Ceiling, Part 46. Here we are just outside of the battle where we rescued Higgins, so we'll head north. Let's see, where is Pacalon at? Yeah, I believe that's just what I ended up calling it. It was Pacalon. Oh, not this one. Let's see. Hopefully we won't head into any more enemies. I don't think we shouldn't head into another battle for a little bit. I believe if we head along this path, you can see the river is dried up to that point. I believe that's actually where we need to go, here along the dry riverbed somewhere. Let's see. It's always a pain to find at this point in the game. Maybe if we just follow this path. I know it's close to the river because there's people in the town that complain about the river being dry. Yeah, there's quite a bit of the river's dry, actually. There we go. Okay, so there's a couple things to find in the town here really quickly. There's another shop that we want to visit, but in this, I believe it's in this building. Nope. There's a cheerful bread out here in the town in a L-shaped building, and I want to go ahead and find that first. So you can see the weapons and item shops. Let's see. This might be it. Found a cheerful bread, so that's good. And we'll use that after I make sure. I know I have a lot of these items, but I'm kind of waiting until I get all of my people promoted before I buy or give them. Well, actually, I'm trying to wait until I know for sure who my party is going to be before I waste a lot of those items on people who I'm not going to take with me, and and just people who may not necessarily need it. So you can see the Buster Sword, the Great Sword, the Heavy Lance, the Javelin, the Large Axe, the Assault Shell, the Great Shot, the Guardian Interstaff, and then the Power Glove. So these are the three items that are the same, as well as the Buster Sword. But the Great Sword should be able to, yeah. As you can see, Jaha gains 3 by it, so the Great Axe will not heal him will not give him a whole lot extra. I'm gonna need to take that fairy tear and that bright honey in the caravan. I keep forgetting about that. Let me see. Well, we go ahead and give Jaha his weapon. I want to see what the Heavy Lance does, if anything. Chester. Okay, so the Javelin is the best item that we can get right now. And if you remember, it was either in the previous video or the video before that, I said that it would still take me a little while to promote Rick. It's actually, I can get the item in the castle, so I'm going to go ahead and give him the Javelin. I want to see how much the Large Axe does for Jaha. There will come a point when swords, okay, so yeah, swords are so good, but there will come a point when swords just are not as powerful as some of the axes that we'll get later on. But typically that's more along the lines of mithril axes. The strongest mithril sword is not nearly as strong. I don't even think we're not using Rogue, we're using Elric. I don't believe Jaha can even equip. So we're gonna give him a mithril axe, but that won't be until a little bit later on in the game. We're not even to the point yet where we make mithril items, so we don't have to worry about that just yet. And we'll sell the assault shell. Good to have both of my ranged people have an upgrade. I believe they just got those assault shells, but it's always good whenever you can get an upgrade for somebody. You can get that black ring to somebody as well. I believe it may be a cursed item though, so I'm gonna have to be careful who I give it to. Okay, thought for a second I just sold the Great Shot. Buster Sword. We need to give him a Great Sword, or see if he can use a Great Sword. Get rid of that Buster. I actually don't think he can, because I didn't notice it. Well, I guess I didn't scroll down that far. The Interstaff. Get rid of the Buster Sword for him. And before I sell the Buster Sword did I sell it for him already? No, I want to make sure that he can actually equip the great sword before I sell that. Okay, so we can, so we're jumping over to 68, that's always good. And I can sell it after I get done with this. And jump up to 73. So we'll sell Slade's great Buster Sword. And that should be it, so that's everything we can do in town right now. I'll buy some healing items once I come back, but I want to head north and come into the town, or to the castle, and real quick we'll actually head to the left immediately. That there. Stairs, we dodge those, and you see this rock here. This will allow us to come out here, and let me see. It should be down here. Yep. Oh, there's a treasure chest here anyway. I had found a piece of mithril. That's good. So I'll show that off a little bit better. That really wasn't the best way to show off how to get to that. So you can see 3 rocks here. Once you immediately go into the castle, you head into this room, dodge these stairs, head up here. Once you see these 3 rocks, there's a hole in the wall. Just head down there, and then there's the treasure chest with a piece of mithril in it. And so I believe we missed the stairs again. We continue to head north. Let me see. Nothing here. Nothing here. Okay, here we go. I believe this blue carpet should be the... No, maybe it's a... Let's see. There's another priest, that's always good. Need to make sure that well, I can go ahead and promote Rick to Pegasus now. Let's see. Let me see. Maybe it's... It's right here on the blue carpet. Nothing here. Just go to the very right edge. Maybe it's behind here. No? We searched there already. Searched there already. No, dude. Can't believe this. Let me see. Okay, it's like a carpet on the right side. Walk all the way down. Maybe it's right here. Okay, here. Okay. So this is a pain to find, but you see the blue carpet on the very right edge of it. Just walk straight down until you hit this wall, and then you should kind of line up with that tree down there. The 2 trees on the bottom. You should line up with the right tree, and then just search this wall, and you'll be able to find it. But anyway, just before I do anything, I'm gonna go ahead and promote Rick. I believe I'll have a chance to do this. I'll make sure no one's dead. I don't believe anybody is. I should be able to do this after I talk to the king here, but I just want to go ahead and make sure that I get this out of the way, just in case I can't do this. I know I wanted to get him to level 30, but you know, level 29's just fine as well. It's better to go ahead and get him promoted. And I want him to be a Pegasus Knight, yes. good to finally get that out of the way, and he can hopefully be useful again. There's not a... he will be as a Pegasus Knight. Make sure nobody is poisoned. Nobody's poison, cursed, or paralyzed. That's good. And even though she does look flashy, she's... she's no one special. But this guy here is... maybe we can't get him just yet. But because he has a portrait, he is useful later on. But yeah, that was the thing about the river being dry. Everybody's complaining about a drought. You can see how the grass is brown and the fountain in the middle is dry. And if you talk to the people around here, they would just complain about the drought. That's why I was looking for the riverbed. But now after that, we make sure we put that javelin to him, gives him 58. Let me see. 58 compared to Chester. Oh wow, yeah. He's actually leaps and bounds better than Chester, but as I figured he would be. See, defense-wise, yeah, he's leaps and bounds better than Chester, and that's kind of due to him being a Pegasus Knight, but also him being the second best knight in the game. That definitely helps out quite a bit. But anyway, so after we deal with all that, we head north. You can see this path here, and just head up north again. And so we immediately get thrown into another battle, but I'm going to go ahead and save that until next time, since we found quite a few items. So thank you for watching. Next time we will fight the battle and continue to head north towards Tristan. So until then, later everyone.